Everyone lies. Why expect another human to tell the truth? Public servants never lie. They misrepresent, misstate, make mistakes, but never lie. Don't agree that public servants can't lie? Then you disagree with the Supreme Court ruling. Frazier versus Cop. Can you be arrested for failure to ID? It's a charge only after you have been lawfully arrested, and you don't provide ID except during a traffic stop, which is an actual arrest. Can you be trespassed from public property and required to provide ID? Only if you commit a crime. First, do you know your state's definition of the following? Interfering with an investigation, impeding an investigation, disturbing the peace, trespassing, jaywalking, official business, causing a disturbance, prior restraint, obstruction of justice, interfering with governmental operations, and much more. Let's wager. We are willing to bet that the representation of the law by law enforcement of violations, which would include threats of arrest, are presented incorrectly. Did you know? The Supreme Court obligates citizens to know the law and to correct officers if they make an error in presenting the law. Did you know? The Supreme Court also obligates citizens to provide reference to the officer of the law for them to look it up and confirm. You also have to afford them the time to check with a supervisor or the district attorney to confirm who is correct. How about what the courts expect you to do to protect yourself if the officer is unreasonable and still moves forward with threats, intimidation, coercion, with an incorrect representation of the law? This would be called color of law. The court requires objective evidence. Your own video record helps. A citizen must make clear statements. An officer will likely ignore the statements, but make sure they are on the record. Example: someone is unlawfully detained and has been demanded to provide ID. Officer, you have incorrectly represented the law and I have informed you of the correct application of the law. Trespassing in public would be a good example. You have chosen to not be reasonable, nor confirm who is correct. I do not consent to this unlawful detainment and violation of my rights. You have arrested my movement. I am under duress and fearful to move. However, I will not resist nor assist you as you attempt to identify me. I do not consent to unlawful searches or seizures of my person, my property or my effects, absent a warrant or signed affidavit of probable cause. Does this seem fair? Who knows how to speak like that? This can't be true. This will never happen. This isn't the way it happens on TV. Nobody taught me this. You might not like it, even disagree with how it works, but this is what the Supreme Court expects, judges expect, and attorneys prefer. Ignorance of the law is not a defense of the law. Equal justice is a wish. To achieve equal justice, a citizen must know what the law requires of them. The cold hard truth. The issue is less about law enforcement, judges, lawyers, and even unions. The real issue is that nobody told us about our responsibility under the law, and the hurdles we must cross to move towards equal justice. Choose to do the same thing, expecting a different result. Follow the cultural contrarian, as we strive to educate, equip, and empower citizens.